This coin, this series, has been nothing but trouble for me as far as I'm concerned. And it's only because, well, I keep messing up. Anyway, I'll tell you a little bit more about it, but if you like what you see, check out the links down below in the more section. We can find a link to the silver trader. If you do want to buy one of these, contact him. Go to his website, silvertrader.uk. You'll find a link to the precious metal forum and also my own personal website, AceBullion. Anyway, let's talk about this coin. Here we go. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with this coin at all. It is completely dopey me. That is, well, being dopey. Every time I get one of these, I end up thinking, oh, I have to grab the entire set. So I rummage through countless boxes, hundreds and hundreds of ounces of silver looking for it, only to realize, wait a minute, just check my videos, and no, I'm not collecting the series. It's always in the back of my mind to say, dang, why didn't I do it? But anyway, so I'm not collecting the series. This is, of course, the brand new 2024 Hydroelectric powered bar. Of course, the Nikola Tesla electrical visionaries powering the future. Now, the previous video I made, which was on the 8th of the 12th, so it was, no, sorry, 8th of the 12th. It was 8 months ago. That's why I wrote that. So back in 23, I stated it was the final coin. And I also stated, I think it was the 8th coin. I'm not quite sure, but needless to say, this is the 10th coin out, according to the silver trader. And it's obviously clearly not the final coin. We are now looking at, well, number 10, silver-beaded edge. And what I have to say is one of my favorite coins, period. I mean, first off, born in Buffalo, New York. Yes, I'll divulge that. So I lived rather close to Niagara Falls. And I remember very young and also in my teens going back, and forth from Connecticut all the way back up to Buffalo, New York, to visit family. Always going to Niagara Falls. It was a joy, one of the best things ever. And if you ever want to feel tiny and minute and spectacular, just like whatever, this picture doesn't do it justice, then you must go to Niagara Falls. I have to say, I don't, I'm not really sure how I like that being portrayed, because here I am talking about if you want to feel really small and minute, and he should really just be a tiny little man compared to Niagara Falls, period. And, the place just reeks of stupidity, incredible visions, incredible thoughts. Well, this guy, well, at least he wasn't stupid enough to go off, over the cliffs in a barrel. But he was a very smart and definitely a visionary, because he harnessed hydroelectric power. And we're talking about clean energy, folks. And what really is cool is that it was back in the 1890s where steam was predominantly used as the source of electricity. And yeah, that was true. That Mr. Tesla here decided he was going to, and in which he did, he built the first major, okay? Not like a little tiny weepy wannabe thing, but the first major AC, alternating current facility. Imagine being able to power, I don't know how many homes at the time, but during the process of him building this power plant, which still stands today, obviously much grander and bigger, and everything is getting utilized even more. He ended up making 9 other patents just in the process of building it. So making the motors and everything else. Honestly, insane. And for him to have come up with that is just unbelievable. We have 1 ounce of silver there, as you can see, 1 ounce, 999, Niagara Falls, 2024. We have, the Naira of 100, and if it's by, Republic of Serbia, etc., because of course it's made by the Serbian Mint. But now, sorry, I have to get back to Niagara Falls, which this is my favorite so far. Absolutely, hands down, my favorite. And I think it's because of, of course, it's because of the close ties and just my memories as a kid. And when you stand there, you're standing, I don't know how many a couple hundred feet above the water, on the rail, and the mist that comes your way still is unbelievable. And you just think about it realistically. Any of you guys who've ever been knows what I'm talking about. You're just standing there in awe. It's like going to the Grand Canyons, okay? And if you're brave enough and you are willing to look over the edge of the cliffs, you just realize how small you are. And you just, it really is absolutely mind-boggling to think, this is just so cool. It really is. As is, as I said, this coin. So what are your thoughts and opinions? Because I could talk for hours. Because I really do actually miss this. This was a lot of fun. And it's one of those little things that it puts smiles on my faces. My faces. I got lots of different faces, of course. It puts a smile on my face. And it is just incredible. And, to be the person to say, yeah, you know what? I'm going to harness that power. I'm going to try to tame this massive waterfall, which is actually several waterfalls altogether. But anyway, I'm going to tame this, and I'm going to create electricity out of it. I don't know if he was on drugs or what, but it is insane. It really is. And just thinking about it, it's like, yeah, okay, right, so I want you to dig under here so we can get underneath. And, again, I don't even want to think about how many, lives were lost and all of that. But how he has come up, electricity is one thing, and water is another. You don't have to know a lot about science to know that electricity and water are one of the two things that just don't mix. Well, I lied. They mix very well as long as you don't put a person involved into that equation. And, well, he was harnessing a lot of electricity with a lot of people involved. It's insane. Well, anyway, I'm going to leave you with one little thought, because I Googled this just because I was just curious, okay? I'm sure a few of you guys have done it, and hands up if you have. But how many people have Googled Nikola Tesla and Elon Musk? Just because, well, Tesla and Tesla cars, right? That's my logic. That's my, I don't know, my brain is like, Tesla cars, right? And so I Googled it, and the answer was quite funny, what was generated. And it was, Nikola Tesla was an inventor and creator, and, had, like the foresight and the visions to do grand projects. Elon Musk will take on a small project or a project. I don't want to demean, by the way, SpaceX, but will take on a project and get it done. So he will take a project and finish it. So he's not an inventor, but he is, of course, a brilliant mind, within the scientific community. It just made me think, dang, that's super cool, because there's so much, like obviously hydroelectric here. We've already done it. Now we just need to improve on the stuff. And that's where people like Elon come into it. Look how quick he's gotten that rocket up, down, and he's launching it, or has launched it again already. Well done, man. That's all I'm going to say. And as much as I may or may not like the guy, keep those rockets going. Get those astronauts back home as well. Anyway, folks, there we are. Enjoy. I'll see you on I'll see you on Wednesday with another awesome video. And sorry for my rambling. Hydroelectric, come on. Bye for now.